Warning, what you are about to see is a review of Code Lyoko Season 3. I did not use any music or clips from the show, and it is my opinion. Respect it. Other than that, you know the deal by now. Enjoy the show. You ever love a kid or a family member so much that when they go down a negative track, you often wonder what went wrong? What is so utterly wrong with the kid? He's so nice and generous. Well, that's what happened with Code Lyoko with Season 3. It's that nice kid you've loved so much going down the wrong track and doing the wrong decisions, and you feel like there's no getting out of the pain of, of seeing the kid make the wrong decisions. Coming out of Season 2, you would think that Code Lyoko could do no wrong, especially by me or by the fans. Instead, what we got in 2005 was an utter disgrace of a season filled with no no story add-ons, tons of filler, and tons of pain. Now, as you know, I've been largely able to keep these reviews to the point, spoiler free, for the interest of you better watch it yourself. Not this time. The season can be summed up in a paragraph as follows. Xana, after the season 2 Twist decides to systematically delete Lyoko off the map, using one of the only two developments that the season has, the introduction of Code Xana. Consider it Code Lyoko's yang to its yin, and the overall introduction that Sector 5 also holds the very core of Lyoko itself. Xana succeeds in this systematic deletion. In fact, it happens that a sector gets deleted every third episode. And yes, he does use the Skimpazoa and Aelita to accomplish this effect. Otherwise, the season is full of mindless filler gimmick episodes. Yes, a few of them, like Temporary Insanity, can be very entertaining, mind you. And yes, there is an episode where Oric's father actually speaks on screen. And yes, he is a total dick. Plus, you're also seeing the effects of constant Lyoko warfare finally taking effect on the characters academically. Except for Jeremy. Pussy seems to get away with everything. Plus, the computer graphics are better, and ultimately, at the end of the season, the gang finally caves and lets William into the team, only to see William turn turncoat at the end. He's the one that deals the final blow to core of Lyoko, making it seem that Xana has attained total absolute victory. Except for when France Hopper again interferes, aiding the group again in the aspect of a fourth season. You see, the problem with this season is two things. One, it's short, 12 episodes long, and don't say 14 because the pilot is the only thing that saves this season from the doldrums. Take the pilot out of it, which was shown at the beginning of the season. I wonder why. And this season becomes a treasure trove of, oh my god, what am I watching? It's not the fact that it's not entertaining, it's the fact that it's not important. The last two seasons have been a cavalcade of character development, clever writing and clever twists to keep you involved, as well as evolving the world of Lyoko itself, the rules in which it is governed, and a little bit of background into its very own creation. If it weren't for the stunningly beautiful done character piece that is episode 57, Aelita, you wouldn't know that the clever writing still exists for this thing. Other than that, Code Lyoko this season falls into a rather trappy tradition of other anime shows. In other words, it falls into the trap of complacency, not knowing whether the plot should super extend really hurts this thing. And the fact that it's only half a season leads some fans to even consider the season as an extension of season 2. I, for one, agree with those opinions. This season is less of a season 3 and more of an extension of the after effects of season 2. The only thing that makes it a different season is the change of logo from a red one to a green background. Other, other than that, nothing has fundamentally changed. Except for the fact that finally, after 2 seasons, Aelita is given an offensive attack in the form of the most overpowered Lyoko move of them all, the energy fields. And don't tell me they're not overpowered. Hell, even in the video game Quest for Infinity, they had to make them underpowered to make the rest of the characters in effect useful in the game. Other than that, the season's a wash. The season is an sometimes an entertaining ride, which keeps it afloat and makes it somewhat watchable for the completionists. But for those looking for a plot and overall enjoyment in the season, you're not going to find it here. It's just a waste of time. And if you'd rather be spoiled just like I did there by one of your friends, then by all means do so. You're not really missing out on all that much, which makes giving this season even a 6, which ultimately is the season score, a gigantic disappointment. And trust me, watching these episodes again was like watching a marathon of Cash Hearn's sins change my very bed without the ability to turn it off. Thankfully, thankfully, through the method in which I did it, I did have the ability to turn it off and quickly got through this season in a matter of 3 days. So that sets the table. Finally, we get to season 4. The end that's not really an end now, is it? Did Lyoko recover from the utter pain? Or did they have another sleeper season incoming? The answer might surprise you. And after that, final judgment. That's right. It's time to put it up. The finale. Next time. Be here.